I'll tell you how this worked. For years, I was like, and still probably, is a source of inspiration for programs, for styling, for designing. Maybe like educated because I come from a background of media people, architecture, photo. So they know I'm qualified and I also educated, right? So your problem in the media business, you didn't have that value of upbringing with the architecture and photo. You didn't study for design, 3 years hard study. You didn't study horses, right? Or farming. You didn't do anything. You just got the money, right? And some of the, if I make like a film, I knew about how Warner Brothers work when they work animal film. I know how they work. You didn't know that. So you kind of lick up to me. And then you took my money. You took my royalty, my design patent, copy traded the whole thing, even traded my son. And your problem right now is that you feel really bad about what you did, including the police and the telecommunication and the government. Because I also worked a lot for the government, the DDR wall down, Northern Ireland peace process, ex-Yugoslavia, and all of you government people got like, oh, can I get a job in UN? You had none, zero experience. I would also say some of the politicians in NATO, zero experience. They didn't know anything about Russians, didn't know about how difficult it is working with foreign nation. They didn't have any experience with chasse affair, right? So I have three skills, high valuated skills. The creative with design and film and music, the farming and sport with horses, and the government work. And you fucked me for millions of dollars. And now if I call any kind of simple work, you fool me. And you think that it's so embarrassed. I called one of the government numbers today and she was on her way to UN in New York, which I think is a lie anyway. Like she was biking to her way in New York, which is impossible anyway. But I can't talk now because and all of you are honestly creepy, spooky people that got into copy market, into trading people's skills, into trading children. I am so disgusted all over you. And anyway, I call a telecommunication or the government to kind of clear this up, get my money back from all the routine stuff like that. You don't want to pay. And you think it's so funny to hack me, put up pages after pages of lost, forgotten jobs or non-existent apartment, and you think it's funny. But who's it funny for? Because I can tell you one thing. This country lied about traffic disaster, lied about chemical weapons, lied about human rights, lied about Chris Stevenson case, about the copy market and the data spying, lied about a lot of things. It didn't look good on the USA radar. It didn't look good on French or Russia or so on. So basically now you are trying to make a theater out of it like there's a big crisis. There's no fucking crisis right now. There is no need to say that electricity is very expensive. You fucked up in your bills. You can't even read them, man. And you got short on money before I did. Or I'm always short on money because you spend them, right? I'm 56, right? I worked all my life. I have nothing. I'm almost like Whitney Houston. I have nothing which I'm involved in, right? I have to say to you, when you come with my boy 1 hour a month for 10 years, stuck in this shit place with no money, and I got the military flying in rope around me. I got like the telecommunication. The police don't know what to think because you spread out a lot of lies, right? One day the police think they might have a reopen case. The next day they think I'm the criminal. The next day again they think I'm not, but I'm the hero reopened the case. Next day again they think they can plan some kind of thing. Next day they don't want to hear about hacking. You got an unstabilized country, Denmark. And that's why Trump didn't go here. You got an unstabilized human right. You don't know what's going to happen when you call. You don't have any institution working with human rights. The lawyers doesn't. Center of Human Rights doesn't work it. Amnesty doesn't work in the area. There's nowhere you can go. And I feel so disgusted by this country that I actually was proud of when I worked the DDR war down. I felt like, well, I got a better country than you do. Maybe you should open this big, impressive kind of camp you have, looking like Second World War. People were fleeing out of DDR. It was a great time, you know. Or ex-Yugoslavia, this motherfucking pressure like a popcorn boiling, and when the lid went up, it went totally nuts, right? And people flew, and stupid war, you know. So basically, honestly, Denmark, I'm disappointed. And I'm also disappointed that none of your, whether it's the horse business, the creative business, or the government, had the fucking nerve to find me a home and a salary for all of my work, for the saving ups and stuff like that. None of you did the right thing. I fucking don't like you anymore. So I'm actually considering I cannot live in a country with English as the only language, like BBC, Hollywood, Denmark's radio. All together, I have like a stream of English that didn't like me. I don't like them anymore, you know. Every time I call, I would get a hacker fooling me, or somebody feeling so bad about what they did to someone or me or whatever that they can't fucking hardly behave themselves right. So I'm through with you. I'm gonna take my things and store some of them, and I'm gonna leave. And I'm never coming back. And you know what? My son, if he's alive, he'll find me.